Hey guys, this is Tia at B5 Designs, and I just wanted to share with you a quick Hobby Lobby and Michael's haul video. And so I went to Hobby Lobby today, and I picked up an ATG refill, and I used my 40% off coupon. I had gone last Saturday to Michael's, and they were out, and but they didn't have a 40% off coupon this week. So I try to pick these up as often as I can. I'm just paranoid that they're going to quit selling them here in town. And then I picked up, I love like the red line tape, but I lost the site of the place where I get my foam squares or whatever they are. And that gal sells bulk red line tape, and I can't remember the name of it, and I'll have to try to figure out anyway. So in the meantime, I thought I would try this double-sided mounting tape because it's like 29.5 feet, where the red line tape is only 5 feet, and it's the same price, but I thought I'd try this and see how it works. Then I picked up for my birdhouses. This is Blue Heaven, so I thought that'd be nice. And then for the roofs of them, I picked up this Trail Tan, which I think will be good. And then I picked up this Value brush set, and I don't know if I should have not been so cheap. I get kind of cheap sometimes, because I know sometimes the bristles will fall out into the paint, and I don't want that. But I can probably snag some from my husband, because he buys, if this doesn't work, because he buys the more expensive, better quality paintbrushes for his artwork. So I always go into the bridal section and the floral section, and I just saw this and I thought this might work good for my altered jewelry box that I'm working on. I don't know if you can see, it's a little white acrylic flower with a feather in there, and then it's got some little rhinestones in there too. So that was 99 cents. And then they had all their ribbon and trim, not by the yard, by the spool, 50% off. So I picked up, let's see if I can show this good. Instead of doing this on my desk, I'm sitting on my bed. I don't really, why I've gotten into that bad habit. It's a bad habit because the videos turn out shaky. And anyway, this is this like pearlesque heart trim. So this is 9 feet, and it's $1.99, but I got it for 50% off. And then I got this lace, and it's 9 feet also, and it was $3.99, so basically $2. And then my little piece of glitter paper here, for this altered jewelry box, I wanted to do the inside in felt because it had like red velvet in it, and it's gonna be like in pinks and greens, and but I couldn't find the color shade of green felt that I wanted. But I seen this, and I thought this would be so cool on the inside lid of this altered jewelry box with this little monkey, because she likes monkeys. And I'm trying to make, the outside of the jewelry box, feminine and, just kind of elegant for her. But I thought that'd be kind of cute that when she opened this up, she'd have all this glitter and this little monkey face. I thought that was a cute idea. I also picked up, because I'm still undecided, and I'm running out of time to get this done. The birthday is the 23rd. I'm still undecided on the papers I'm using. So I picked up this green just in case. And this is called Hoopla Pipeworks by Glitz. And then I picked up this pretty pink, and hopefully it's coming off. My lighting's not the best in here today. And this is My Mind's Eye Bella Bella by Karina Gardner, Bella Rose. So that was pretty. And then I went over, well actually last night I hit up Michael's, and went through the jewelry section, and I picked up another Cameo for $2.49, and then I picked up these bead landing bezels, frames, and filigree cabochons, and they say love, bliss, and believe on them. And then I picked up these bigger ones that just have like floral and heart print underneath. And then I picked up these flower things, and they were $1.99, and I thought these would be neat fillers. I'll just take them apart, and they'll be neat fillers for my floral sprays. So this is a green and a blue, and this one, it has different floral shape, pink and red. Well, it might be hot pink, but I think it's red. And then this one has like 3 different shades of purple. So I thought those would be cute. They're like acrylic, but they'd be cute fillers. And then for my bird houses again, I picked up, I'm not sure why I picked this up, to be honest with you, this sage green, but it'll get used one way or the other. And then I picked up this vanilla. And then for the dragonflies and butterflies, I couldn't decide on colors, so I just grabbed this. It was $1.99. And then I picked up this Martha Stewart Crackle. I don't have good luck with crackle accents. I think it's because I'm not putting it on thick enough. I'm not sure, but so I picked this up. I've seen other people on YouTube use it, so hopefully that'll work out. I know I said in my last video that I have a hard time finding embossing powder, but I found this when I went to Michael's last night. They don't have a ton, they don't have a huge selection of embossing powder, but what they did have was really well stocked, and so I picked up this Party Pink, which I'll be using on the Altered Jewelry box. And then I picked up these frames, these little etched wood frames, and they were $1. I think those always look cute on the cover of mini albums or on altered boxes. And then this one has like the heart shape. And then I went back to the clearance mess. I don't know if all Michaels are like that, but they just throw all their stuff in bins at mine. But they had one bin that was full of just all Ditto products, which is where I had gotten the stamps from last week. But they had this glimmer spray, and it doesn't say what colors, like a name on them. But this one's a purple, and then this one's a real pretty green, and this one's a real pretty red, and this is just a gorgeous kind of teal. So, I mean, I have glimmer mist too, but I tend to not use them a lot for some reason. And then I also have the smooch sprays, which I like my, like, sparkly white smooch spray, but the other ones that I have I'm not real fond of. They're just too dark for me. I like a lighter color. And then you go down this, like, long aisle to get to the registers, and they always have, the impulse buy stuff. And then at the end of the aisle, they have these bins with more clearance stuff. And I just spied these and picked them up for my lighthouses. I don't like that they do that, because I'm like, your bed's over and your butt's sticking out in front of the people that are in line behind you. So, but anyway, I don't know. I'm funny about things, I guess. But anyways, that is my Michaels and Hobby Lobby haul, and so now I'm going to get to doing some scrapbooking. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and thanks for stopping by.